Hey everyone, it's me. I'm experimenting with my hair, that's why. But I wrote something down the other day that I hope might help. And I wrote down giving life does not mean equal rights. And I'm going to explain why I wrote this down. I'm a parent. I have two daughters. I gave them life. I carried them almost a year, I breastfed them, I was home with them, and I did sacrifice for them. I just normally what parents do. And so I always thought I always knew as the custodial parent that I had rights over them as minor children. I had the right to make decisions, choose doctors, make sure they had an education and all that. And then as they turned 18, they estranged shortly after that. And so by the age of 19, each one had parted ways and gone in their own direction. And so initially, after they left, I thought, I have the right to know if they're okay, and I have the right to know what's going on, and I have the right to certain information. And I just want to say, after the age of 18, when we are no longer financially, legally, etc., responsible for our children, we no longer have certain rights. And that means if they get into trouble, we're not in trouble on their behalf, etc. And is it if they're living under our roof? Do we have the right to certain expectations? Absolutely. I would like to know. the Not necessarily the comings and goings, but let me know that you're safe. I need to know how you're going to contribute to this household and be a cohesive member of this family. But if they're out and about and they're doing their own thing, they have their own families, their own children, even if they're off to college, we no longer really have rights over them. We don't have the right to make decisions. We don't have the right to know everything. We don't have the right to their personal information. A lot of parents struggle with, it's my right to know. I deserve to know. I gave birth to them. They're my kids. And just want to say the sooner you can release them to their own accord and allow them to be individuals, and whether they succeed or fail, we have to allow them the right to do their thing. So the sooner we can stop staking claim to them as if we own them, as if they owe us something, the easier it will be. But most important, I'm obligated to myself. I have the right to know things about me. And most important, I have the right to discover myself again and start to enjoy life again. We are meant to bring forth our children if they're mentally, physically, emotionally, and spiritually able to be out in this world making their own way. That's the time when we can rediscover ourselves. So that's what I wanted to talk about today. I hope this makes sense. I see a lot of parents saying that my kids, I have the right to know, I have the right this and the right for that. But we really don't. Because if we live in the United States of America and other countries, which states after the age of 18, you're an adult, you have individual rights to privacy, to do your thing, to make decisions, to also have consequences for those decisions. It's time to let them go. So I hope this helps. I know it's difficult, but they're no longer babies. They're meant to go out and do their thing and enjoy life and fall in love and have a family, or not have a family, just to have their own space and individuality. Let them do their thing. You have to put trust in yourself that you did a good enough job that they can survive in this world. So anyways, that's what I wanted to talk about, and I hope it helps. I'll be back.